I don't think they really need an explanation. So yeah. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? But me, I'm back. Hi guys. A long time no see. I've been organizing my life to become a more stable adult. But yeah, I have to organize my life again. I'm gonna take a step away. But I'm here for today, and you get to enjoy this video. Being said, we're going to do a shoe tour. Personally, probably like technically by the definition, I'm probably not a sneakerhead. Should I call myself a sneakerhead? No. Can I pretend to call myself a sneakerhead? Yes. Do I have some fire shoes? Some may agree. Some may disagree. But that's for you guys to decide. I like all my shoes, obviously, or I wouldn't have bought them. Have been given to me if I didn't like them. But without further ado, let's see what some heat I keep on my feet. Alright guys, I'm going to show you where I keep my shoes and then we'll get into it. This is my shoe closet. It's literally just a closet. Here's my shoe closet. Have all my shoes in this itty bitty teensy weensy closet. I also keep some in my actual closet down here. Not a lot, but just a few. Oh, let's bring it back around to my main mirror. My Birks. I love my Birks. I wear my Birks probably like 85% in the summer because I'm not really a sandal person. But I usually wear these like in the shower or like out of the shower just to get something on my feet. But yeah, everybody knows some Birks. White flip-flops. Never wear these. These are stiff. They're kind of yellow. Yeah, everybody needs to have a rinky-dink flip-flop just to grab and go, you know. When mom says, come get these groceries, flip-flops for the win. So I wear so much more often. They're extremely comfy. Had these for probably like 2 years now, and they're like strappy. I don't know the actual name, but these are from Amazon. Yes. Oh, I also got my Birks from Journeys. I should probably say that. My sister actually gave me these. So cute. My perfect sandal for the summer. These. Sorry, finishing this gummy bear. Okay, moving on to my heels. My stripper heels, just because of how tall they are. Now, I'm not a stripper, and they probably wear even taller heels nowadays. So, respect for them. And I don't wear these heels ever. I've literally only worn them once. Probably had them for like 10 years now. They were $4 at Goodwill, so of course I had to come. But they're just a loud color. So I don't wear them at all. I wear a size 7. These are a size 9. So yeah. The one time I did wear them, they were to a wedding, and though I didn't die because I can walk in heels. But it was a challenge. I will say that it was a challenge. And so these are my stripper heels. Babies, I think they're so freaking cute. They're not that tall. I don't know how tall they are. I'm studied here. Wore these to HOCO my junior year. I've worn these a couple times since then because it's just a cute heel. If you want some little sparkle. Very cute. I got these from Windsor. So that's fun. Thong heels. They just wedge between the toe. These are baby heels compared to every other heel I have. But I needed a white little slip-on heel. Very cute. Wore them once. These are from Forever 21. I will slip out of them because there's no like back heel strap. So there's just like a flip-flop and flip-flop heel, I guess. But I think they're cute. They're cute. They did the job. Like black heel. I don't remember where I got these at all, one bit, but I just needed like a classic. Every woman needs like a classic black heel. These are also I think what it should be considered like a regular heel size. Nothing special about these actually. I've had these since 8th grade. I broke the heel in them. You can kind of see it. It comes off, but I super glued this heel back 1,000 times because I love these shoes. Very simple, especially for like the fall weather. I took senior pictures in these because they went with the theme. We were at a sunflower patch, but yeah, just gorged. They just remind me of like the White Fox knee length sock boot leatherness. You know what I'm trying to say. I love the chunky heel up here, like the platformness, and I love how tall this is, and it's just giving Bad Bitty vibes 24/7. The pair looks like so freaking cute. I got these at Forever 21 actually. I just think they're cute. I recently just wore these pic on my Insta. Shout out the gram. Put it down there somewhere. Shout out the gram. But yeah, I think they're so freaking cute. Crocs. These are my fur inline Crocs. My sister also bought them for me. I had a regular pair of Crocs in black, but those shrank. Fun fact, they shrink in heat. I left them in my car in one like shriveled up little piece of bacon. So I have my fur inline Crocs. Very comfy. I don't really wear them actually, but very comfy when I do. Since my regular black Crocs shriveled up into like oblivion, and I got them in light blue. You can tell I already have some gibbets on them. But yeah, these are also my shower shoes that I wear to get out of the shower. But yeah, very fun, very blue. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna let you cry, never gonna run around and desert you. Sorry, y'all just got rickrolled, but okay, moving on to my boxes. Didn't know I needed shoe boxes until I actually started getting into shoes, and I keep boxes. Most of my shoes are gonna be in the original box. Some are not, just because I think more shoes are important than the other ones, so I steal their boxes. So as you can tell, these are my blue Vans. These were a birthday present from my dad. They're very cute, super fun. They're from Journeys, so you can tell. There's just like another Van. Before I got into shoes, I bought a lot of Vans because they were cheap at the time. Some fun to the shoe, and I just love these. They're just so cute. Saw them and I was like, I need them because I just need a black slip-on. They're leather slip-ons, and I think that's so fun and so cute. The black slip-on, it's like a business slip-on, and I love that. And I wear these like almost a lot. Wore them to the club once. Fun fact. These. Who doesn't need a good red Chuck in their life? They're really just like red. They're just your average, regular red Chuck Taylors. Yeah, super cute. Our first Jordan. These, you can't tell by the box, they are the Jordan 5s. The box looks like. These are my first Jordan 5. They're really comfy, but I do wear them sometimes. Yeah, pretty much it. Oh, also, kid sizes are my friend. You think I'm actually getting these in women's sizes? You're wrong. Kid sizes are my friend. So most of my Jordans are going to be in kid sizes, so they're going to be 6 youth, and that's what these puppies are. These are just, you know, to me, these are my first Jordan collab shoes, and they are the Billie Eilish collabs. Like, that's just so dope. Her box is dope. They have the Jordan brand logo with Billie Eilish right here. You got Eilish on the back right here. You got Billie on the front, and I just think that's amazing. 15s, my babies. They're neutral color, which I love, so they'll go with literally like anything. I just like the way this shoe was made. It's very like to the point. I'm think this is a date. Don't quote me on this. I'm not entirely sure. I've been meaning to look it up, just haven't gotten there. Yeah. And I like how her little guy's right here on the tongue tag. Got the Jordan brand logo also right here. And like, you can wear them with anything, and I love them. I like the chunkiness it gives. Here's where the heat kicks in. I bought these in LA when I visited. I bought this shoe and another shoe. I saw them and I just had to have them. They were a Foot Locker. These are my Jordan 1 Zooms. Most people don't really care for green, but I like this green. I'm not a green person, as I say that as I'm wearing green. But these I just had to get. Very, very comfy. Zooms are always going to be comfy. The Jordan logo, this is foam. You can see it, you can see the foam, and I love that. The tongue is also foam, which I love. Very squishy, very padded. Another cool thing is that this little thing right here comes down. It doesn't stay down, but it comes down and it says Zoom, which is amazing. The feature of the shoe that I saw that I like and I had to have it is the bottom. The bottom is the dopest part. You have the light green on the bottom with the dark green outline, and I just love that. So when you're stepping, it just looks so cute and fresh. We're actually in a men's 8. They didn't have my size, but I was not going home empty-handed. Yeah, I like them. This is my second, I think, Jordan owned. They were a birthday present from my mom. You'll see this box a couple of times because it's just a standard Jordan box. But these are very different. They also need to be cleaned, but these are very different and I love them about them. These are my Jordan 4s. My manager at work the other day were like, those shoes are so loud. And I was like, I know, isn't it great? As you can see, you got like the lemon and the pink. They also come with interchangeable laces. They come with like this lime color lace and like a pink lace, but I think the white works the best. Also in kid sizes, 6. And I like how this side panel is see-through. I have like dots. I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of see it. Dots on the toe box, which I love. But these I think are just super, super funky and cute. This is the other shoe I bought in LA when I got my Zooms. I remember sitting in Foot Locker. I was like, Mom, I don't know what shoe to buy. I can't decide. And she was like, buy both. And I was like, shoot, I buy both. So I also got these. They're the metallic orange Jordan ones. And I love them so much. Jordan 1 too. They're very dirty. As I said, I need to clean all my shoes, guys. These are also in a men's size 8 because they also didn't have my size, but like I said, was not going home empty-handed. You got the logo right here. Obviously, the bottom of the shoe is going to be orange. Duh. As you can see, I have the 2 different laces on right now. The girl in Foot Locker who was wearing these at the time, fun facts, she had them exactly like this, and I was like, yo, that's fire. I'm gonna do that exactly when I get home. The ones I wear the most, just because I have a lot of Texas college clothing. Fun fact, don't know why, but I gathered that. They were one of my first actual pairs of shoes that I threw the box away, so we have them in a nice lovely croc box. And these are my primary Vans. I bought them because they can literally go with any freaking color out there. Green, yellow on the back, blue on the front, red on the tag, red on the inside. I like that. And the laces it's like a cord. It's like a cord lace. It's not like a regular lace. And a size 7. I think my Vans are all in my actual size. These actually have a fun story with them. Time I ever wore these, stepped out on the scene with them, went to a party. My best friend threw up on them. So that's fun. Wasn't mad at her because she was clearly intoxicated. I was just glad that she was okay by the end of the night. So that's fun. Hip hop shoe that I had to buy for dance. Now they're just like my work shoes. Used to be all white. There's blood on the inside of one of these because my ankle started bleeding when I was dancing in them. But other than that, nothing special about them, for real. But yeah, it was the shoe that got me into Jordans. I saw these and I was like, oh, those are dope. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with this color. Now with that being said, they are Jordan mids, and I know the mids don't get a good rep, but I like them. I think they're very cute. As you can tell, I love my funky colors, like this blue and this coral. And I love this stripe. I think that's very unique for Jordan. Our kids' shoes, so obviously they're gonna be different than adult shoes, but these are also in the 6. Thing that I like about these shoes, the inside of them, this one's blue and this one is that coral color, which I find pretty dope. Unfortunately, these did not come with interchanging laces. I'm kind of sad about that because it'd be really cool to get that blue color on the front. But like I said, they're Jordan mids. Also has the stripe on the back. I just love them. I think they're very clean. It doesn't draw too much attention. It like draws enough attention that they're not around. I think those are very, very fun. Most of my fans are from Journeys. Yeah, most of my fans are from Journeys. These I love these to death because they're platform. Anything to make me look taller, I'm going for it. Just like your regular checkered Van, but elevated. As you can see how chunky this is, and I love it. They used to be a lot cleaner, not gonna cap, but I wore them to Six Flags once, and I guess it was just dirty there. And you can tell that there's like some yellowing, which I don't like because they were my babies. And then I wore them to work one day and I dropped nail polish on them, so there's some pink on them and that's not coming off, like on the lace. So that's fun. But hey, at least it's glow in the dark, you know? Alright guys, almost done with closet number 1. I did not want to get these shoes for the longest just because everybody and their mom has them on the planet. And if you don't know what shoe I'm talking about, by that, then I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not talking about the freaking Panda Dunks. It's the equivalent to the Panda Dunks because everybody had these. Like I said, I didn't want these. I'm gonna pull this box out and you guys are gonna know right away. I didn't want these just because everybody had them and I had no need for them. But one day I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not? So I got them for Christmas from my dad. If you don't know what this box is, you're sleeping under a rock. I literally don't know what to tell you. That's them. Literally, that's it. No explanation. Moving on. As an early birthday present to myself this year, I went through like a gray phase. Very fluffy. And I like them. Very cute. Wore them on my birthday. And since we are on the topic of UGG, I have these guys, which are my busted pair. That I literally wear for everything. I got these in 6th grade. Had them ever since. The fur is matted on them. They're kind of really gross, but they still keep my feet warm, so why not? These are from the original collection because they still say UGG Australia on the tag. Nowadays, they'll just say UGG. But these are, all of my Uggs are gonna be from the original collection, fun fact. So that's pretty cool, I think. I got at Plato's Closet for 30 bucks. These are them. I think they're super cute. They were just like a little short boot, and heck yeah, I'm buying Uggs for $30. So nice. They are still nice. Sorry, there's wig hair on me. They're still fluffy and I love that, and they're just a short mini boot because I'm actually wearing them right now. So let me take one off. Really dirty, as you can tell, but they're a light pink and they're so freaking cute. I do have a lot of pink shoes, yes, and like I said, UGG Australia on it. These also have a story. When I used to work at Forever 21 and I was pulling an ink sensor off of the clothes, and sometimes if you ever took those off, like if you ever worked in retail and you ever took one off, sometimes they're like hard to get off, so you have to like, you know. So I did that and then it went all over my left boot. So I immediately started crying because it's a $200 boot. I'm gonna cry when there's ink on it. Now I have to show you guys since I told you. Now there's just this red mark on them. Very disappointed about that one, but what can you do? I also have another UGG, but those are at my mom's house. They're just the regular Bailey button ones. Okay, that's my UGG collection. That concludes closet numero uno. This literally contains the loose shoes at the bottom of my closet. Not a lot of options, if you ask me. But we got Team Tenny that we had to buy for dance. Nothing special about them. Hecka dusty, because I don't wear them anymore. It was only for that year. In 7th grade in the Ozarks, they're just regular Adidas tennis shoes. You can tell they're old. The stripe starting to peel off. The print on them is kind of hard to see, but they have roses. It's like a floral print. Oh, they're just old and beat. If the house was on fire, I'd probably grab those shoes. Are the Vans that started it all from Layla, who was the foreign exchange student my parents hosted. She couldn't fit them in her suitcase back home, so she said if I wanted them, I should take them. So I grabbed them. These are what started my platform addiction. As you can tell, they're just also beat up and drawn on. Had some pizzazz. So freaking fun. They were a birthday present. They're narwhals. Best part is they're heated. They're heated slippers, guys. They're heated slippers. So this is like the charging cord, and you'll like plug them in and they'll warm up. And they'll like hold the warmth for like probably like an hour. We're onto the boxes that were in my closet. This is the last of my shoes. These are actually going to be my first Vans. I forgot about that. JK, scratch the checkered ones. These are literally my first Vans. I got these in 8th grade. I went through a maroon phase. When I saw these, I had to get them. They're literally all maroon. And I love it. Like, you cannot tell me this is not cute. You can tell me, but I'm not going to listen. Had these since 8th grade. I don't have anything from this modern day that matches this. This is going to be my last Jordan Christmas gift from my mom. These are going to be my Jordan 12s. These are the 5s, the 15s, and my Zooms are going to be the most comfy. And I love, you see how shiny that purple is, that metallic purple? And I love it. I'd say if you want like a comfortable Jordan, the first Jordan to get is going to be a 12. I think they're the most comfortable. They have the ankle support. I think it's very cute. I don't really wear these actually. I don't actually have anything in this metallic purple. I have like a few things, but it's very oversized. The rich purple is just divine. It really stands out. Wore these a lot when I worked at QT. There's really nothing special about them. They're just a regular Puma. I think they're cute. That's why I got them. They're very, very comfy as well. I just like the gold on them. My sister got from her coworker. Look at that. Another pink shoe. Would you look at that? I think these are very cute. They're chunky and they're on the chunkier side. But I like how the pink fades to the white here. They actually in my size. They're a size 7. But yeah, I just think they're very cute. I just love this one. I wonder how many times I said cute in this video. If you're counting at home, let me know. Like my first shoe I ever got. These were bought by one of my friends. Shout out to him. My 97s. I saw these and I was like, those are, say it with me now, so freaking cute. If you don't know what a 97 is, this is a 97. They give you that, I think they give you like a boat feature. On 97s, you probably know what I'm talking about. They like, it's like a boat, you know, it goes like this when you walk in them. They're also very comfy. It's your average black and gold 97. Gold, black. You can see how this is a different texture on the black because this is all reflective. Everybody needs air pocket. If you don't know what air pocket is, air pocket. That, and I just love that. It's another collab shoe. The box is so dope. Look what they did to this box, guys. Isn't that so cute? If you can't tell by the box what this is, I don't know what to tell you. Nightmare Before Christmas Vans. I think these are so freaking dope. Don't wear them as much just because the colors are a little arranged. So you got this on the inside panel. You got the thing with the thing. And then I like this purple Van stripe. And you get shock, lock, and barrel in there. And who doesn't love that? I think it's so freaking cool how it's very two-toned, fun, and funky. Like the perfect like Halloween shoe. I also love the Vans logo. How it's like a bullseye, red target. The box is actually very cool within itself. You saw the front. The back is just like the sizing, the side. And they have like a little tag if you wanted to write on it. Of course I'm not going to. The inside's very cool. They have the mayor in his little town car with the people playing instruments. And the paper has little jack-o'-lanterns on it. I think that's very cute. It is literally every single shoe I own. Kind of. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you like it, subscribe, share, whatever. I'm not gonna really boost myself. If it happens, it happens. Let me know if you guys want other tours, like room tours, purse tour, clothing tour, I don't know. For you guys. Heart, eyes. But like I said, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.